Hey guys, welcome back to science. We are still investigating why some sounds are different than other sounds by looking at pitch, volume, amplitude, waveform, and wavelength. In our last lesson, we learned that sounds can be different based on volume, that is the height or amplitude of the wave, and sounds can be different based on pitch, that is the wavelength or how far apart the waves are from each other. Remember, the question that we're trying to answer is, how does a dolphin calf know which call is his mother's call? So we're going to listen to 3 dolphin calls again. We listened to these earlier in the unit, but this time we're going to have a visual representation to go with them. On the bottom it shows time, so this is where the dolphin call starts, and as time goes on, this is where it ends. And then on the y-axis we see pitch. So if a line is low down, that means it starts at a low pitch. As it goes up, that means it gets higher pitched. So let's listen to the first call and see how that matches the visual representation we see here. Let's listen again. Okay. All right, look, that matched our graph here. So we heard 3 squeaks that went from low pitched to high pitched. So we see one here, a second one here, and a third one here. Let's listen to the second dolphin call and see how that could match this graph. And let's listen again. Okay, so we had a couple different sounds here. And we can see where it went up in pitch a little bit here, a little bit here, and it was really high pitched the third time. So we can see that it went up on the graph right here. And let's listen to our third dolphin call and see how that could match our graph. And one more time. Okay, so we can see that there wasn't as much of a change in pitch until the very end. It went up at the end. Now, I want you guys to think, how were these 3 whistles alike and how were they different from one another? Well, we know that the pitch was different for all of them, and they had different volumes as well. So this one, for example, went from a low pitch to a high pitch 3 different times. So it had 3 different whistles. Dolphin C was all one whistle, and it slowly went from low pitch to high pitched. This one was also only one whistle, but it went from low to high 3 different times. So if we're trying to answer this question, how does a dolphin calf know which call is his mother's? I'm thinking it's because they recognize the sound of their mother based on the volume and the pitch. So each dolphin can make their own unique call, and the calves just have to learn which one is their mother's. I want you guys to do a little more research on this topic. You're going to read this book called The Scientist Who Cracked the Dolphin Code. Then you're going to jot in the Google Doc and answer these 2 questions. What does the text tell us about dolphins' signature whistles, and how do dolphins use them to communicate? Good luck and happy working.